the person that is really, really into some of these dangerous things, like skydiving, they sort of lose control without knowing it. Because why are you skydiving 20,000 times in your lifetime? What are you picking up there? Isn't it the same? What are you picking up there? Ibra, let me paint this scenario. One guy dies from jumping from a rooftop. We call it tragic, but it is inspiring. Another dies from an overdose. We call it stupid and sad. Why? What is the difference between these two deaths? Is it branding? Is it that one is actually chasing a purpose and the other is trying to escape? Or maybe they are just both chasing the eye. One adrenaline, the other one something else. It's just with a different outfit. What do you think is going on?
That's a very interesting question. I believe they can be different depending only on if someone or anyone involved, like for example in the extreme sport, has control over it. I think for me, that is the only difference that I feel like can differentiate these two things. But aside that, I think these are just two people who need help. Or who need help.
Yeah.
Because they're both dangerous, they're both life ruining, and they shouldn't be seen differently, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree with you. From my perspective, they are both selfish and they both break hearts. The only difference is packaging, from my perspective. However, there's one other last caveat that I put on it, right?
Yeah.
I mean, because the reason I put it that simply is because it doesn't matter if it's heroin or a wingsuit. You're gambling your life while the people that actually care about you are praying for you to survive. It's the same from the risk perspective. You're talking about the perspective of control. And I might even argue that the person that is really, really into some of these dangerous things, like skydiving, they sort of lose control without knowing it. Because why are you skydiving 20,000 times in your lifetime? What are you picking up there? Isn't it the same? What are you picking up there? You jump on a jet. you go again. Some people are doing 10, 15, 20 times a day. What are you getting up there? So for me, I think they even lose control without knowing it. It looks like they might be in control because, of course, they follow all the rules and blah, blah, blah to actually get it done. But it could be, what if I follow all the rules? I'm taking substances the way some celebrities do. They get IVs, they get doctors around, and they get their eye, flush it out of their system. Is that good? Or is it still? So I think where the difference is coming is, even with the loss of control, when you don't get your adrenaline rush, the way it reflects on you is different from when you don't get the substance that you're addicted to. When you don't get the substance you're addicted to, you lie, you gamble, you steal. By all means, you need to get it. It's chemical. It's a chemical reaction. You're probably aggressive when you take too much alcohol. You're fighting, you know? But when you don't get the other one, you're probably just dull. You're probably not the happiest. Maybe a little bit depressed.
No, I disagree actually.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
I disagree. I think they are actually the same. Because when I was arguing for the control, I was thinking someone who is just into extreme sport, but not an extremist, if that makes sense. But now, from what you've painted, right, we are talking about two extreme cases of being like someone is addicted to drugs, for example, and someone is addicted to skydiving, right, or something as extreme. I would argue that there is a change in the brain when you get involved so much in a dangerous or extreme activity that if you don't have it, people around you feel it for sure. You would get it from somewhere else. Like, you get irritable so fast. It might be different, but they would let it out in some other places, and people around them would also definitely feel it. Because I think what people like that are craving or are trying to achieve somehow is probably emotional regulation, also an outlet to let things out. Someone who can't get into like his skydiving or like bungee, no, I don't think bungee jumping, but like something of that nature, his or her partner will probably feel the heat. Then you're at home, all of a sudden something, you're looking for the remote, then you're yelling. You don't even know it, but I strongly believe you would also let it out. But maybe not as extreme as you are like as it would
Yeah.
be for someone addicted to heroin or something and can't get it.
Yeah.
But there will be a behavioral change for sure.